Hello there guys, and welcome back to a brand new video on my channel. In today's video we have got everything you need to know about Quique Setién at Barcelona. He's the new coach. I've got so much to talk about, and if you're just a football fan or a Barcelona fan or whatever you want and you're going on YouTube, what is Setién going to bring to Barcelona? What is he about? What's going on? What's being done? I'm going to be basically explaining it all in this video. I'm not sure how long it's going to last for. If you do enjoy, then subscribe for more. I'm going to be giving you guys the lowdown here, so here we go. I think right off the bat it's important to say that Barcelona fans, they're happy with this. We're more excited now, we're more, enticed into watching this team play and seeing what it can do. And I'm going to be saying here, guys, that is definitely with good reason. Setién, he's an attack-minded coach, and that's what we need to know off the bat. I think he's very attack-minded. He wants to play good football, like a sort of a Guardiola sort of coach. There's some teams that, honestly, they set up to defend, like Simeone is an example, but Setién is certainly a coach who wants to attack. And whereas Valverde there, he certainly didn't fit the Barcelona style, and by the end of his 2.5-year tenure, the fans, they essentially hated him. And I think that Barcelona fans all around the world right now are just really excited to see that Setién can bring this attack-minded football. He can bring a Barcelona that will go out to dominate games, that will go out to take the game to other teams instead of sitting back, seeing what they can do and seeing if we can counter that. I think we're now going to be much more hyperactive, get on that pitch and see what we can do here, and bring the joy back to Barcelona fans, which is certainly what we've been missing. But in today's video, guys, I don't just want to be going and saying he's going to be an attack-minded coach, he's going to do this, he's going to do that. I want to go into detail with what he's actually done so far. He's been here under a week, but I'm super excited. I've been super impressed with what he's been getting up to on the training ground, behind the scenes, what he's changing, what's going to be doing, what he's going to be doing to this side in actual detail, in little sections. So let's get into this one. And I think the first place to start, guys, is really the style, because that's what Barcelona lost with Valverde as the coach. He didn't have the Barcelona style. He brought in different tactics and nuances into our game, and it didn't really work. In the first season you saw that 4-4-2. It was very pragmatic, it was good without the ball, and it kept us a solid block and did essentially help us win La Liga. But in away games like Roma, when the stakes are high, it absolutely collapsed. And then he went to a 4-3-3 in his second season. He tried to adapt to Barcelona, but it's very easy just going, I'm going to play a 4-3-3 and play some players in their positions. You have to actually execute it. You can't just play a 4-3-3 and things are going to change. I'd rather you played a 4-4-2 and played good football than play a 4-3-3 and just have, you can talk the talk, but you need to walk the walk, essentially. And I'm hoping that Setién will understand this, and I think he will. He's not going to let Barcelona fans, go unhappy in games. And honestly, he'll be very unhappy himself, and he won't be pleased if we're not playing good football. He's going to bring the style back. It's non-negotiable, the Barcelona style. And Setién, he will understand this. He is going to make tactical adjustments to what we saw under Valverde. He has to do that. Certain players need to play in different positions. Things need to be tinkered with. We need to ensure that we're playing in the best way possible. And I think what I would say is expect different variations with formations. If he's not playing a 4-3-3 every game, no one panic, because throughout the entire of this season and also last season, we played a 4-3-3 under Valverde, and it's not fun. If you're playing a 4-3-3 but not actually executing it, then what is the point? Formations, like Guardiola said, they're just phone numbers. You don't need to go into that much detail into them. And I also think he's going to certainly adjust a few things, such as player positioning, which is really key. I'm still meaning to do a video on how important that is at a side like Barcelona, where each player is positioned on the pitch to get the best out of this side. Juega de posición, as they call it in Spain. And I think also different players, full stop, in the starting lineup will be introduced under Setién. And I think if we look on even further, I think I just touched on it in the last point there, fresh faces. There's going to be new players in this Barcelona team. He hasn't even been here a week yet, but I've been so happy with what he's been doing, guys. He's never actually played a game for Barcelona as the coach here, Setién, but he's already introducing new players in the squad. We've seen under Valverde, the players were relaxed. They knew they were going to play. They were the sacred cows, as they call them in Spain. That's the sort of players like Piqué, Messi, Suarez, Alba, Arturo Vidal. These are the sort of players that know they're going to be getting minutes. They're going to be playing. No matter how they train or play, they are going to be playing every single game. And I think under Setién, we're already seeing that things are going to be changing. Ricky Puig already not in the B team anymore. He's good enough for the first team. He offers us something new, and I think Setién understands that massively. He's already looking to mix up this squad. He's already bringing new players, and we've seen already in training sessions players like Chumi, Araujo, Jaume Hardy from the Juvenil A, and that's the third team of Barcelona. Abel Ruiz, Alejandro Marquez. He's looking at different options. What can I do here? Who can I bring in? We've got an amazing youth academy, and I think that Valverde never really utilised it. He gave players debuts, and on paper, you'd say Valverde gave, 15, 16 players their debut in the first team. But how many minutes did they actually get combined? Like 1,000? And I think under Setién, we're going to be seeing way more minutes. So I just think, Valverde, he gave so many debuts to players, but they didn't get solid runners in the first team. Setién, he's going to mix up the team. He's going to play players based on merit. I think we saw that, with a few other teams coming in. I think it's really important. I think Setién understands that Ricky Puig, he's actually one of the best midfielders at this club. Just because, he doesn't have 30 or 25 trophies or medals to his name, he's not a Rakitic or a Vidal, but for Barcelona, he suits us down to a T. And Setién, his coaching staff, they're already in love with Ricky Puig. They love what they've been seeing. And I actually think now he's going to feature on the weekend against Granada. Whether that's from a starting role or from the bench, I don't know. But, you look at Valverde. Puig hasn't even played so far this season, never mind being in a squad list, so I'm expecting way more opportunities for fringe players because really, they deserve it. You look at Junior Firpo, I know he got opportunities and he wasn't that good, but we're still going to be seeing players like Junior get way more opportunities in the first team and actually allowed to prove themselves, which wasn't happening, I'm afraid. You look at players like Jordi Alba, they're now out of their comfort zone. Gerard Piqué, they're now receiving a massive wake-up call. These older players, just to name a few, they're having to work much harder, guys. And you can already see, guys, the players, I don't think they're enjoying themselves as much anymore. They're not cracking jokes, they're not taking a break from Rondos or not doing a little drill with the fitness coach. Things have to change. Messi, Vidal, there's no Slacky anymore. Setién is the coach, and I honestly think he's not just going to help the young players come in and rotate things, he's also going to give these older players a massive wake-up call. And that brings me on to my next point, which is the work ethic that Setién has instilled into this team. Because I think this is the section of the video I really wanted to highlight and touch on. The work ethic in this team, guys, the training session, what's being done behind the scenes, what we're doing to prepare for matches physically, mentally, tactically. Everything needs to change at this club, and Setién is doing it already, guys. He's been here 4 days and he's massively changing it, guys. It puts a smile on my face every time I think about how he's doing. This is exactly what Barcelona needed, and I've been calling out for it in the past. I've said it in previous videos. He's changed things and he's going to continue to change things, and in my opinion, it's absolutely excellent. I've got so many things to read out here of what he's done already, so I'm going to try and capture them all. He's already not giving days off to the players. And I massively agree with this. Maybe you guys are saying, well, that's a bit absurd. It really isn't. Why would they have days off? They have enough as it is. It's only one training session a day under Valverde. These guys barely train. The training sessions were poor quality, and on match days, we weren't fit enough because of it. There were so many days off during the week. So we had a week break like we had for this Granada game from the Atletico game. We have, about 10 days, I think, in total from the Thursday game against Atletico on the 9th. Towards the Granada game, which I believe is on the 19th. So, that's a good 10 days. Under Valverde, guys, we would have had about 4 or 5 days rest. That's absolutely absurd. Setién has come in, and we've not had a minute's rest so far, guys. No one was fit enough under Valverde, especially the old players, the sacred cows. They were way too comfortable in this team, and, they lived whatever life they wanted. Right now, Setién, he's come in, and he's saying, you guys are footballers, you're going to train. Tuesday he came in, we had a double session, he got the players to love, or I loved it anyway, he got the players to, I hope enjoy it. You saw De Jong, I think he was enjoying it out there as well. Certain players are like, were enjoying this work ethic that he was instilling into this team, and he's not scared of anyone, guys. Wednesday, his second day as Barcelona coach officially, he's barely been in the city for 24 hours, and it was meant to be a day off. Players like Piqué were going out to do advertisement things. He said cancel those because you're in training tomorrow. I absolutely love that. These are the sort of things I've been praying for, and I was hoping when Setién came in, it was probably the main thing I was worried about. I had a feeling I'm hoping he could bring that back, the style, and he'd make the players enjoy playing a bit more, we'd get better performances, but he's actually not scared of these guys. I was hoping he didn't get swallowed up by players like Piqué, but no, he's already putting them out of their comfort zone. He's saying that players don't have a guaranteed spot on the side. He's cancelling days off and putting training sessions in, and I'm going to be honest, guys, we've been training 2 times on Tuesday, his first day, that was Setién. That's in and amongst all, the press conferences, etc. 2 training sessions. Wednesday was meant to be a day off, we trained. Thursday and Friday, more sessions, guys, coming up. Saturday we're going to be training, and then on match days, guys, we're also going to be training now. A little bit in the morning to warm up the team, and it's mainly going to be a tactical session, something that Guardiola had done in the past, and I think it's a great idea. It's something I really wanted to see. I always find it strange, say you wake up at 9 o'clock and you have a game at 9 o'clock in the evening. That's 12 hours. What on earth are you going to do in those hours, guys? I don't understand. Also, players need to arrive at the Camp Nou or wherever we are. I mean, I'm guessing for any home games it applies because else you'd be travelling with the team anyway, but For a home game, you need to arrive at the Camp Nou 2 hours before kickoff, and he's just getting discipline into this team, guys. The days off that we had under Valverde, I actually think were really detrimental to us. I really do. I think people didn't speak about it enough. I tried mentioning it in some of my videos, but if we're just having day off after day off after day off, the players were too comfortable, and like, we didn't even do that much in the training sessions because the players were so comfortable and laid back. They didn't even have to work. Under Setién, he's already changed all of those things, guys, and I'm really, really happy about it. You know, it may seem odd that I'm rambling on about it, but we had so many days off, it was getting absolutely ridiculous, and especially after heavy defeats, you know, after Liverpool, 2 days off, after Roma, God knows how many days off, after the Atletico game, 4 days off. Are you absolutely kidding me right now, guys? I mean, I don't get the need for constant days off in football. I think 1 or 2 every week or so can be necessary, but under Valverde, the guys didn't train enough, especially for an ageing squad. And it's not just the work ethic, guys, it really isn't, because you can have a Simeone, I'm sure Simeone does this with his players, but if he came to Barcelona, it wouldn't be a good fit. It's the actual training sessions that are taking place, guys. What's going on in them? And I've actually got quite a lot to say about this. So the way we train under Setién is completely different to the way we trained under Valverde. Watching us train under Valverde actually made me physically sick. We had a jog, a little bit of a rondo in there. It was very laid back, very ridiculous in my opinion. You've got 15 players and 2 in the middle. Come on, man. Never going to happen in a game. Then you have some stretches, some shooting and crossing drills, and then you end in with a little mini match. I mean, I've been doing that since I was 10 years old, guys. That's all good, and that's all good stuff that helps you prepare for a match, I agree. But Barcelona, you need to do massive tactical adjustments in training. You need to massively plan for games, get players playing in the way you want them to. You need to do very in-depth stuff as manager. It's very, very intense, the Barcelona job. And Setién has already instilled so much intensity into these sessions. We're doing far more useful setups. I saw some really good rondos going on. He's changed the style of them completely, which I've been crying out for. I've seen players like De Jong and Arthur being paired together to train with. You don't just get paired with your mates anymore. You're going to be training with guys who are actually going to be next to you on the pitch, etc. I think that's massive, guys. The friends, they don't get to do what they want anymore. Quique, he's not running the sessions. No one's laughing and joking anymore. People are hard working. You know, they're doing things to help us win matches on the weekends, guys. And that's exactly what Setién is instilling. He's breaking up players, he's interrupting in the middle of the drills, making us work harder, be better as players. He speaks to the players, he takes them to one side, and my goodness me, guys, I absolutely love it. I'm really, really enjoying what I'm seeing so far, and I just think that doing this in the training sessions, if he keeps doing it, it's going to give us a lot of short-term and also long-term success at this football club. And that ties quite nicely into the fitness of these players. My goodness me, guys, we need to improve the fitness of our team. It's actually horrific, because we've got such an old team, guys. We're absolutely shattered after like 30 minutes of an intense game. The Liverpool game at half-time, guys, at the Camp Nou, and I'm sure at the Anfield as well, the guys couldn't do it anymore. Under Valverde, guys, we were so unfit. But Setién, he realises that, and I think that's one of the main reasons why he's had so many training sessions this week. He needs to get the fitness of these players up, else he just cannot do what he wants, and you just can't blame him for that. If you can't run on a football pitch, then you're going to have massive issues. And I think he's not only going to do this by instilling more youth into the team. Of course, you know, if you're getting onto the early 30s, it's not as easy, but there's still a certain level of fitness that you need to obtain that we don't have right now. Quique, Alba, Busquets, Rakitic, Messi, Suarez, just to name a few there. Those are all starting players, and they're all incredibly unfit, guys. You can see it. You know, even after under 6 months of Valverde's management, players like De Jong and Griezmann, 2 of the fittest, most hard-working footballers in the world, they look unfit now. They're struggling on the pitch. De Jong looks tired sometimes. Griezmann looks like he's struggling a bit, and that's really odd, guys. And it's not really a surprise, is it? Well, you know, what a surprise. If Valverde's doing these training sessions, then why would they be fit? But with what happened in the past, if teams played right against us, they could run all over us. Setién immediately, he's come up, he's going to try and fix this fitness problem as quickly as possible. You know, it's certainly not something you can just change in a day. We're going to have to be doing intense training sessions for months and months and months now. And that's why I will say, don't expect instant success, because my goodness me, Setién has got so much to change here. But it really excites me the way he's taking such a hands-on approach to actually changing all these blatant things that actually needed changing. The new coaching staff under Setién is also something that really does excite me, guys. I think under Valverde, his whole team of his coaching staff were actually poor. The fitness coach clearly didn't have enough authority on the team. I looked in certain fitness sessions. Messi, Suarez, Alba, Vidal, they don't actually run with the rest of the team. Can you actually believe that, guys? Does that not make you sick? I hate watching it. What on earth is going on there? No authority, no good fitness drills. With these new guys that Setién has brought in, we're going to be having some more success, in my opinion. I didn't like the standard of the coaching at all under Valverde from the whole team. Setién's coaching staff includes Eder Sarabia, that's his assistant. He's incredibly passionate, he's got a great character, and he's someone we really need. You know, in total, this guy's been suspended for 10 football matches from the sidelines, so he's had to sit in the stand. He's very vocal from the sideline. You know, you get opposition players complaining about him a lot, and he's exactly who we need, guys. We need drive, we need passion, we need intensity in this team. You can have all the tactics you like, but you need that hunger in football, and we've been missing that. I think that's what Liverpool's Jurgen Klopp's Liverpool have a lot. They have that hunger. Fran Soto, Pasqua, they're also going to come in. That's a goalkeeper, general motivation and fitness coaches as well coming in. They're going to be bringing something completely different to this team, and I'm super excited to see how they bond in with the side as well. And yeah, guys, that's where this video is going to come to an end. I think I've covered everything you guys need to know, why I'm so excited, why Barcelona fans are so excited to have Setién in. I think I've covered absolutely everything from start to finish. What Setién is going to bring to this team, you know, how much he's changing already really excites me, and it should excite you guys as Barca fans. And what I find really cool is, you know, all my hypothetical dreams of a coach of Barcelona are coming true with Setién. You know, he's getting this team run exactly how I wanted it. You know, the training sessions, the stuff done on match days, the constant work ethic, changing so much going on the training ground, the new style of play, his ethic as a manager. I love all of it, guys, and I think we're really on the right track here. What I would say though, guys, is give him patience, give him time. You know, have patience as fans, guys. We have that. I know we do. You know, we've had 2.5 years of Valverde here, and whilst it's been massive abuse, you know, fans like me, we've stuck in with it for a long time now, so I'm still backing us to really give Setién a good chance here. And there may be some games that we lose 3-2, when under Valverde we would have won 1 or 2-0. But what I would say is the results, we have to start throwing these sorts of things away from us, I think. We need to start focusing on the performances, and then the results, they will come, I promise you. The results of Barcelona have never been an important thing. It's not to say we don't care, of course we do. We want to be top of the league, we want to be winning games, we want to be winning everything, guys. The results are essentially what matters in football, but you only get that at Barcelona through the performance, guys, and you only get the enjoyment of the fans. We've had 2.5 years of Valverde. It's time for change. It's time for Setién. I'm so excited, guys. If you enjoyed the video and you're a new fan, you've just seen this video, I do way more like this. So please drop a like. If you want to see more videos on Setién, what sort of things do you want to see? I've got a few lined up that I may be doing in the near future. I'll see how that one goes. But then please let me know in the comment section down below, guys. That'll be absolutely fantastic. And until then, I'll see you guys all very, very soon. Goodbye.